Right, so on that note, let's move on to the next story. And this one is quite a scare in Maharashtra. In fact, in Pune, there's a massive surge as well. Now, amid the ongoing surge in seasonal illnesses that we've been hearing about, reports are coming in of patients with dengue and chikungunya co-infection. Now, while both diseases share similar symptoms, including fever, body ache, joint pain, etc., chikungunya, if you've had one, you'll know it's likely to cause prolonged joint inflammation, swelling, while dengue can lead to more severe drops in platelet counts as well. Therefore, a patient with a co-infection, meaning both together, may sort of experience compounded symptoms, making it feel like they're battling against two illnesses at once. It's not easy for them. Even the doctors are fighting hard.
Right. Separately, the management of both diseases remains largely symptomatic, but doctors are raising concerns of serious complications that can arise if you have a dual infection taking place. Overall, there's a higher need for mechanical ventilation and obviously a higher mortality rate too. Although dengue is more likely to cause serious consequences, including death, chikungunya is often not lethal. Hence, co-infection may cause sickness. You may have overlapping signs and symptoms, which complicates everything, right from the physician's diagnosis to the course of treatment. But we wanted to bring you here on TVC what it is that you need to know in this season. Take a look.
I am Dr. Ajay Agrawal, Senior Director and Head of the Department of Medicine, Fortis Hospital, Noida. We are seeing the cases of chikungunya as well as dengue together. It's very difficult to say whether it is because of the anamnestic reaction of one virus that is being caught by the laboratory, by the CAR test, that is showing as the results positive in the dengue as well, or they are two simultaneous infections, because symptomatic wise both initially are almost same. You can have the fever as well as joint pains in both of them. However, we are getting the patients who are getting positive for both, and you are finding the platelets low and the joint pain as well. The spread has been more because of continuous rain and the water logging. However, we are surprised also that dengue cases have been reduced to more than 95% in NCR area. We are not seeing much of the dengue cases, and whatever are coming are not very serious. So in this season, every year the chikungunya and dengue spreads more because of the breeding of the Aedes mosquito that causes the spread of dengue and chikungunya as well. For the treatment purpose, both chikungunya as well as dengue are viral infection, and we do not have exact treatment for both of them. They all are symptomatic. For the dengue fever, because of sometimes there occurs a capillary leak, we give the IV fluid. If the patient is dehydrated, has got recurrent vomiting, otherwise just paracetamol tablets are good enough. Similarly, for the chikungunya virus also, you have to give paracetamol tablets to keep the fever down, to decrease the pain. You may add antacid in case the patient has vomiting, and in some of the patients of chikungunya, you have severe itching. In those cases, you have again to give some antihistamine to decrease the itching. As such, we do not have any specific treatment for either of them. Early signs of dengue fever are again very high grade fever, sometimes recurrent vomiting, loose motion, and sometimes patient can have breathlessness. Few of the patients may present to us with altered mental sensorium. They may be confused and all. The patients who are very serious or sick are the ones who get recurrent vomiting, recurrent loose motions, get dehydrated, have got severe breathlessness, their platelets fall precipitously. These are the group of the patients who require hospitalization. For the chikungunya, again, the patients sometimes have got very high grade fever, very severe joint pain. These are the group of the patient where sometimes they may require hospitalization, otherwise chikungunya is going to be treated at home. However, some strains have come in other parts of the country which are showing some symptom resulting into weakness of the limb, etc. Those are the group of the patient who would require hospitalization. For chikungunya and dengue fever, the only prevention is that we should not allow the mosquitoes to breed. We should not allow the water pool logging. We should see to it that we empty our containers, our flower pots, our coolers, and in case we have got see some water body where there is accumulation of water, we should inform the local authorities to spread the larvicidal, etc. One should wear full sleeves clothes. Avoid the places where there can be a lot of mosquitoes like parks, etc. And this is the only way where we can prevent the dengue fever and chikungunya.